Bro, I run the way. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go down till I'm 6 feet. I'm talking full on repeat. I run the way. On a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go down till I'm 6 feet. I'm talking full on repeat. Strong, we're talking full on repeat. Down the count up and I've been down. Bitch, throw about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Getting already always on go, taking me to pen pal. PO said slow down, so I come away when I skip town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said too wide, no Gentile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to. Touchdown like an 86 with a shooter, nigga, that's a crossbow. Don't be worried about what strong dude. Do you and I'ma do I. So the boy got a paint job with a clear coat, that's a fall guy. Your girlfriend needed to the beat, I was fresh meat, no quick fire. Give me win and Beyonce, put a ring on it in the lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shooting three. Put sweat into the breeze. Still my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the ball. Push it up when the court is hit. Violins in a beta tip. Open up, let me splash it. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm talking full on repeat. I ride it with. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm talking full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all the hit the ground. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be caught. 19 is crunch time, and I send it home like a walk off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex muscle with a nightmare.
Right there, happy new year.
I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock into the tap there. Short ass CPR. What the hell are you weak for? To go to the anymore. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Then dance with a wrist sharp. Might show me it once hard. Get skatebooks in our town car. Play my hand for the W. Time talk about who is who. Next time, who is who? I'm on the surfboard. You know how to stroke.
Yeah, welcome. Happy New Year. This is Hood Talk. This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. And Happy New Year, Tanya, up in his house, up in his thing. And Rita said good evening, and a Happy New Year. And Kimberly, Happy New Year to you, and a good evening, and all that good stuff, and extra toppings and all that. And let's get it started.
You didn't say her name right. What's Kim's name?
Kimberly Blah.
He's taking it into 2026. Yeah, but hello, everybody. Happy New Year to everyone.
I'm about to change it up. I was going to do something different for the new year, but no, you just want to hear. Okay.
I'm just saying,
Please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe too.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Good evening to those that are here today. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. One other good thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe like Miss Kimberly Blige. I can't say like him, but anyway, like Kim said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will greatly appreciate it. But we're getting started on this subject tonight. We know it's the holidays. There have been people that has gotten engaged and proposed to. Congratulations to you. We wish you well. We wish you all well on it and everything like that. But we want to know
Happy New Year. How you pronounce that? Asia? Is that right?
Asia. I think it's Asia.
Asia, just like the continent. Okay.
Monique.
You heard him. Don't get them started. Don't get them started. Oh,
It does
okay.
it doesn't take hammer much.
Okay.
Hammer without the MC. Okay.
That part. All
So we
right.
want to talk about tonight. So, like, do women date for fun or for a purpose? Hear that, ladies? Are we dating for fun or for a purpose? So, what do men get? So, if they date us, what will be the outcome on the men? What do they get, right? So, what do women really want from men? So, do we want anything from men? So, we dating. Is it for fun? Is it for a purpose? What do men get or succeed from dating us? And what do we really want from the men that we choose to date?
What's up, Didi? Happy New Year. What's up, Gary? Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. So, what you think? So, do you think women date for fun or for a purpose? That's one question. That's one. We're just gonna stop right there. We're talking to you,
Um,
Mr. Know It All.
what age range are we talking about?
Oh no, we saying women. If you're a woman, you're 21 and better. Okay.
It's going on what age range in there? What they?
Tell us whatever
Let me
age
break it
range.
down. You ready me to
That's
break it
fine.
down? Then I'll break it down. Okay. At 8 years old, they dating for
Valentine's candy.
candy and some lemonade. By by the time they hit 13, 14, they dating to see who gonna take them to the prom, and by the time after that, they dating for a ride. They need somebody to pick them up and take them somewhere. So they might be dating for a ride right around the 18 and 20, and then it goes on to maturity. Sometimes you got some women they want an older, mature person, and sometimes you got the ones that stay within that age range and all that. So it's according on what they want in life. You know, women that want more in life, they wear heels. Women that don't, they wear sliding. No, just no, you just look at the jobs. And if you look at the jobs and the women that wear heels to work and the women that don't, they get in trouble with it. Okay. Well, Kimberly say the dating pool is a swap. Too many lies, too many games. You shouldn't be. Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you're over 30, over your 30s and 40s, ladies, you wasn't dating for a husband, so it ain't no reason to be worried about the lies and all that. You was dating leftovers. You made it to the leftover stage where they got just as many problems you got. So it's kind of hard to deal with, a joker that got just as many problems, because you got to think about it. You got problems if you make it to a certain age and you couldn't settle down. And you can't blame it on them, because people who want to settle down, settle down. I know women that been married 3 times, 10 years or whatever. Women that want to be married, they go out and get married. They hunt marriage and all that. Women who don't want to be married, They do their own thing. They move by their own drum and their own beat, and then they expect men to just jump on the bandwagon, which rarely happens because usually the women that get married is the women that jump on the man's bandwagon. So usually that's how it happens. Okay. Come on.
Tanya said, so I used to date for survival, but now I want a life partner.
See, that's what I was talking about. It's according on that age range. see, you boom, 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 and then they get over a certain age, then they be like, you know what? I just want somebody to settle down with and walk with me, talk with me in this lonely house. You know what I'm saying? They get lonely, once you get, the older you get, if you're not used to just being alone and all that old type of stuff. People who like a big family, they want family around. Like people who in the family want family and they want people around. So you can't wait to the end of the road and want the same thing that the road usually start off on. You know what I'm saying? People, it's people ratting that. I ain't gonna call no name. I heard people ratting that. Almost 50 and this and that, and they talking about having children thing. Sit your butt down. You're a grandmama. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is crazy. For women to be coming up to 50s thinking they can still do what 20-year-old does. No, that ain't what's happening. Whatever, so
Well, when you're in survival mode as women, we're on the thing of like we're trying to just thrive and get by. We're making just to make it. We want to get by. So I understand when your maturity level change on what you really want in life, then you decide what's best. So I agree.
It's survival mode looking for a husband.
No, you trying to make from day to day.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't
but I'm just saying that you see her switch. She said she went from survival mode to
what I'm trying to say is, them women that used to play with the little dolls and the little men, they walk them down the aisle and say, "Two, two, 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 two." Get married. Them women got married. The ones that believe in marriage and all that, they went on and got married. It was a man out there that wanted to marry you. All women know that man that asked them to marry them, that wanted to marry them, that had babies and everything and wanted them forever. And they left that man because something was wrong. All of a sudden she outgrew him and all kind of stuff went on. Like it's women all the time that have men that they might outgrown, but they still in the same household.
The outgrown thing, it's a cop out. People pick up words that you be around and you just pick up the word outgrown.
Right.
And a lot of times you haven't grown anywhere. You're just sick and tired of bullcrap. Mm-hmm. So that's different. That's not like you just growing if you don't change yourself. So if you still in the stuff you in, you just move from taking it from this person, you will take it from the next person. So when you say outgrown, you got to really mean that you've grown and developed for something better.
I want to hear what Gary got to say. Go ahead with it.
Gary said you have a variety of women out here and their choices are different. Older women are looking for love versus most young women are looking for support. Everybody ain't the same, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That comes with that age thing you was doing with the stair-stepping thing.
I agree. Come on with it.
Trying to say, yes, I ain't playing no games nowadays. You're not going to keep getting a good guy and you're trashy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what it is I don't even think women feel like they're looking for good guys because this is what women don't realize what they do sometimes. You know, women go and they put the bull ring in their nose, they put the they pierce their titty, pierce their coochie, they do all this type of stuff. They put tattoos, sleeves on them like they're a sailor, like they, you know what I'm saying, like they a biker girl or something, and they got tattoos on their neck and under their eye, and you know, all on, you know, on the side of their head. They cut off half of their hair on the side and tattoo it. I done seen so many different women out here. And then they say, "Whoa, I'm looking for a good guy." No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Well, actually, they probably could be, but if you don't know the difference between setting yourself away from derogatory, like you have terrible behaviors in your dressing, the way you present yourself, where you exhibit yourself as a woman, you know, you just out here just living life and not realizing what you're setting your standards as by
Right,
doing things of a sort of
right.
cutting your hair off on the side and putting tattoos on your face and places that tattoos can be seen, so you will be judged even in the work field. You know, you out here working, but you have the tattoos everywhere. So hey, it is what it is.
Read Kimberly thing so I can respond to this.
Kim said, "Yep, they got married, and their husbands and other people inbox talking about I'm not happy with her. She's not cooking for me. She's not helping me with the bills. I'm sleeping on the couch. Sir, go talk to a lawyer and leave me alone." That's what they do. A lot of time, a lot of times you have guys that do things like that, and most guys that do that maybe are not going through those situations. They just telling you the bad side so they can get what they can get. They want that nookie. If you're gonna give it up for my side story, do it.
Can I
You know,
can
if
I
that's
tell
what
you
they
something?
want to do.
They doing the same thing the women doing in their inbox. Like, oh, I'm
I
not.
didn't knock
I,
it.
I
I'm
like.
not happy. He's not
Yeah,
pleasing
I'm
me.
not happy. He not.
He don't do
He
this and that for
he
me.
stopped eating my coochie. He don't give it to me like I want it. Uh, Women doing the same thing in the inbox. Oh, he don't hang out. We don't do nothing together. He always gone. He always working and this and that. Blah blah blah. And then when they get it home together and they say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?"
I've been thinking about you. Kiss this deep breath.
So guess what? It don't matter what the next woman say or this and that about somebody in her inbox. Guess who in the in house? It's somebody else in that house with him, and he might be in that inbox over here, but he at the house and he got his family and he got his kids and all that. And you know what? We didn't have inboxes when we came up and all that.
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
worst thing they could have ever
Look,
created.
social media
The
came later
DMs.
on because social media didn't come to 2008, 2007. Well, Facebook came by 2007, 2008, end of 2007 to starting 2008 or something like that. And I'm gonna tell
Mhm.
you this: didn't nobody know how to act Facebook because it was another thing like Black Planet, or
Black
you know,
Planet. Was
we
it Black Planet or Sky something? What was
it
it?
was like another thing like Black Planet or some of them things or Plenty of Fish or and all kind of little things out there. But didn't nobody know
MySpace. That's
Face-
it. That's it.
yeah, didn't nobody know Facebook was gonna go where it went.
Launch like
You
that.
know what I'm saying? You know, you didn't know um because I remember when I first got on Facebook, I didn't have none of my family on my friends list. I ain't have no family. I ain't even friend nobody that knew me. So so it is so different now because you know on down the line, people who your friends gonna friend request you, and people who really don't never be your friend, they eventually gonna start leaving and be like, I don't know this person anyway. I'm finna clean up. Women go through this every year. It's 2026. They gonna go through what's the name, delete a whole bunch of people, block people, get rid of all these folks and get them a whole new group of men to idolize them and push like and hey baby, what's the name? But then you got to the point where men don't say what they want to say on photos or pictures or just saying hey or you look good or anything, because now you got Facebook detectives that run around and try to
And
get
look and see who you
screenshots
loving and liking all, and
screenshots of who liked
expose you.
this post, who loved this post, and all that old type of stuff. So that's why the whole thing is constantly changing, because one thing you could do, then the next way when we first got on Facebook, you could talk all crazy, however you wanted to. It took a thing of God to get you banned back then. Then all of a sudden, I ain't gonna say
Well, the thing is,
last
lawsuits
four
start
years, the last 4 years before this year, you could
before the
get
pandemic.
you could get you could get what you call it, in jail. You could be put in Facebook jail real quick. Shouts out to my boy Pierre Smooth. I think he been to jail more than anybody I know. He even got he put up a thing. His name is jail something on there because he was getting locked up. So he got like 5 pages now because he know he's gonna get blocked or put in jail for something he said. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to think about, once they developed that the platform of Facebook, it was open. It was supposed to be a friendly zone, because I remember back in 2004, our job started incorporating us to be a part of that particular platform.
Right.
It was Facebook, and then it was what was it before the X? It's a
And
platform before X.
then I gotta do one more. It was all right till the grown-ups got on Facebook. See, the grown-ups didn't used to be on Facebook at first. It was when we say grown-ups, I'm talking about like grown. You know what I'm saying? Like 50s and 60s, they wasn't on Facebook. None of them was on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Once Big Mama and everybody started getting on Facebook, girl, what did you put on your page? Girl, take that down. Girl, and then everybody started, everybody, children and sons, throwing up gang signs all over the place, throwing up guns and all that. So now some of that done calmed down, but you still got, and I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know how to say this, but it's hard to say that you deserve a good person or a good what's name if you go to your kids pages and they got guns and throwing gang signs up and stuff like that. It's hard to come out here talking about you want a good man and you raising a whole different breed around you. So you got to raise a good man to say you want a good man, I think, because soon as a man come in contact with you, he's gonna first notice how your kids move, how they talking, how they moving, this and that. And he can judge from how your kids act what type of woman you are. And you might say, no. Yes. He can judge if your kids, if when you say, hey, and everybody straighten up or something, he can tell, okay, she in control or whatever. But he know your kids got their head kicked to the side and they run around. He know what he getting himself into. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women don't see that men look at a whole lot of stuff that women don't think they look at. We look at the color of your hair. We look at the color of your kids' hair. If you already dyeing your kids' hair, we already know you got some thug thistle up in you. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, um, even if your little girls, if your little girls got the long hair touching their booty, that we already know. I don't want to put myself in these type of situations. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that women don't think men notice or men are paying attention to, that men pay attention to a lot of stuff what's going on around, just being real. Come on with it.
Tanya said there is somebody for everybody. Tattoos and such are lifestyle these days. No judgment, and
Well,
that's true.
I can understand what you're saying, but you still, what I'm saying is, you still gonna attract or steal a certain kind. It's like don't know policeman attracts a girl that's a drug dealer or on drug. You know what I'm saying? It's like opposites are, opposite used to attract. Now we into this same type thing. A lot of people want somebody almost the same as them or either on the same path or something. You know what I'm saying? So you used to could say, I remember back in the day, we was on opposites attract, opposite. Now when you see couples walking together, one got glasses on, the other one got glasses. Both of them chewing gum, both of them big, both of them, I mean, sometimes every now and then you see the opposite. You see a big, a small girl, big dude, or big girl, small dude, or something like that. But usually you get the same type people that's attracted type people. Because when I used to sit there and see some of my brothers from the streets, and I see them now. They girl might have red hair or purple hair or whatever. It don't matter to them because they kind of from the streets. They really don't, what I'm saying? It don't affect them like that. They used to being different or anything like that. Now, when you trying to get in the mainstream and you trying to, be around lawyers, doctors, and people that, that you trying to get out of Jackson, you got to think about it. When you go to places and I just say in Madison, if you go to Madison, if you go to the grocery store and this and that, it's very different than our grocery store. You can go to our grocery store, you're gonna find every different color, hair, every is and this and that. But if you go to Madison, you ain't gonna find the same thing that you're gonna find here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna act the same. If you go and you just go to, dine in places there, then dine in places here, you can tell the difference on how people act and how they move and all that type of stuff. If you ride around Jackson, you'll see folks just coming out the stove, dumping their cigar out, rolling up a blunt, all that. You don't go to Madison and see nobody rolling up blunts. You don't see this. So what you do over here is not what they do over there. So if you looking for a so-called good person or some, or the ideal good person is totally different. It's going on where you at, how you moving, and what you really looking for. Because believe me, Jackson, sometimes we so fucked up. Remember, we the murder, the violent city in America. So how we move is not how a lot of other cities move. And sometimes we make it feel like everything all right or all this thing, but it's really not in other people, in other people's standards. People look at Jackson as like the worst, worst city in America, damn near. You know what I'm saying? So we looking around and we trying to find somebody good in Jackson. We might be distorted. We look at a good person and we looking at oh, but if they looked at them over there, they'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's going on how you looking at it and what you want. You know what I'm saying? And what deals with you, what gonna deal with you, because you know, a lot of men in situations sometimes they don't want to be in. They in survival mode too. It's just like the woman said earlier, you know, she was in survival mode. You got older men now that's in survival mode. A lot of women are doing better than men. And the men that's out here sometimes are trying to survive off of trying to get a good woman, trying to get a woman that's trying to have something. And let's not play like this doesn't exist. You know, like when men ain't coming up and baby, what's up, baby? Oh, you need me to wash your car, this and that, or what you need from me? You know what I'm saying? A man trying everything, baby. I lick you up and down. I give you a massage. What you need? What you need, baby? As long as I ain't got to spend no money, I can give you whatever you need. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand what you might be getting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on with it.
Hold on now. I guess it say too much, maybe. We didn't need to know about that part. Lord. I think she was still talking about the person that did.
No, when I was talking about the kitty. Okay, my bad. All right. Come on with it.
Said, don't do Pierre's move like that.
I said, I'm just telling the truth that.
Said MySpace. That's what I was trying to think of. What was before Facebook? She said, now hold on. I've seen doctors, nurses, teachers, and principals tatted up. I have customers making 6 figures tatted up.
I understand.
Well, I'm not saying anything about the tats. I'm
no.
just all those people that you know that's tatted up, they know how to hide them. They
Right.
Their face, they don't have them on their neck. They still know how to be professionals. That's all. I'm not saying that it's wrong to even have tattoos on your neck, but you know, it labels you in a different way.
I'm gonna break her down. And don't you know, nurses, teachers, and doctors is the hardest thing to get in relationships nowadays. Do your research. They having the hardest thing in relationships right now because they make money and they feel certain kind of way, just like a teacher, a teacher, a nurse, especially principal or whatever. Some people just kind of different when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you making good money. These people that making 6 figures feel like they can do what they want to do. And that's sometimes the hardest relationships to kind of for two people to get along. You know, people making money and one person saying, hell, I make just as much as you don't run nothing, you know what I'm saying? They get that money sometimes make a person feel like they don't need to listen to the next person. Come on with it.
Sharoni said, I don't see it in Madison, bro. They do over there too. Not everywhere, but they do it.
What I think he talking about? He said they do it over there too. Maybe he might be talking about the hair. He might be talking about the hair, but
Sharoni, tell us what you're talking about.
Oh, he might be talking about rolling up the blunts. Yeah, they might do it, but they don't do it.
Walking outside,
walking down the street and all that old type of stuff down. They probably rolled it up, probably in front of deep in Madison. See, Madison is different than Madison City and Madison County. My bad.
All of it is the same.
No, it ain't the same. Everybody know Madison
It's a
County,
certain
Madison
area.
City is different than Madison. Canton is Madison County,
I know, in Florida.
but Madison, the city, now you ain't
The city side of Madison.
you ain't went around none of them stores, none of them around there, and seen somebody coming out the store, sitting in the parking lot, and dumping out their cigar and rolling up and putting their little thing, rolling up their blunt. Yeah, you ain't seen that like that. No, I ain't never seen it. So you better than me.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think that that's what they're saying. Not in the city.
I'm just saying, if he talking about that now, I'm just saying. What's up, Terrence, man? Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, parents.
He said, oh, yeah, he said,
Outside,
walking
that's in
outside
the city.
rolling up. Yeah, walking outside your house rolling up one thing. I'm talking about outside these stores. I'm talking about as soon as they get his cigar. I done say in Jackson, they're going to sit right there in their car, right there in front of the store, and roll their blunt up.
And
Before they
hit it. Hit it before they pull
tried.
on.
I'm telling you that. I done seen it too many times. What's up, Tara? Up in his house. Happy New Year. She said, truly, true, especially when you're a traveler. Well, come on with it.
Kim said, I've seen 2 homeless men on Facebook begging for a place to stay, talking about how they can come take care of a woman. Sir, you should be worried about getting a job and getting on your feet. You can't afford to be thinking about a relationship.
Well, that's what they doing. They listen. These men are listen. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in survival mode before when I was young, so I know how it feel to be homeless. I've been homeless before. You can ask my mama, you can ask my partners, you can ask. I've been homeless before, and some survival mode is real. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get in a relationship or trying to find a woman. I remember going to the club, trying to find a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we can say one thing, but I mean, when you in survival mode, man, I'm gonna tell you, there's women out there that do the same thing. There's women out there that go out there and they hunt them old men and all those type of stuff. It's the same thing. You got dudes out here hunting women, and they trying to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need them to do, they would do it because they know you. He said, "Nah, people in Madison is smart enough to do that at home." See, you see how you said that? Nuh-uh, just see how you just said that. People in Madison smart enough to do it at home. So what you saying? Jackson people ain't got much sense like that. I'm just saying that because if we move whole Madison Police Department over here to Jackson, they would either quit. Because listen, I know police officers that left Jackson and went to Clinton and other police departments. I didn't talk to police officers. I'm like, well, man, we need y'all in Jackson. He was like, like they was like, I ain't coming to Jackson. And when you get police officers saying they don't want no parts of Jackson, that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's some real stuff there. You know what I'm saying? It's police that don't want no parts of Jackson. She said, okay. She said, I am a traveling CNA and it's hard to keep a relationship. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like women that make good money and like you said, traveling nurses, teachers, them 6-figure women and all that. It's hard to keep a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because your mentality, um, you used to taking care of yourself. You make enough money to take care of yourself. You really don't really, really have to do what another man say. So it's kind of hard to change what you're doing. And, you know, sometimes by the time a woman got a career like that, they already got a couple kids and this and that, and kids come first, this and that. And then you trying to piece a man in. You trying to piece a man in at a certain time, right out the dark, or right when the kids go to school. You trying to piece them in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And if he ain't got that time to be pieced in, when you need him pieced in, then it ain't gonna work because you don't want to be pieced in his schedule. Yeah. Imagine a man just calling you out the blue saying, "Hey, come over here." You'll be like, "Psst, I got to change my mama pamper, my daddy draw. I got my kids finna get off the bus, this and that, blah, blah, blah." You know what I'm saying? It's so much stuff that's going on in a woman's life. She can't plan around men, but men try their best sometimes to try to plan around women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole different thing right there. You know what I'm saying? A woman that make that kind of money, she don't have the time that she would like to have to entertain a relationship. I say it that way. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to look at, do she have the mentality? Because sometimes to get what you got, it changes you. It changes your mentality to get what you wear. I pay for my own. I handle my own bills. I'm the one running my house, kind of. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
hard to add a man in that mix because we all know when a man makes money, he say, "Dang, I could take care of family." When a woman makes money, she said, "I don't need no nigga." And it just wasn't that, because the first thing a woman gonna say is, if he ain't doing better than me, so say that right there. If a woman making real good money and she looking for a man doing better than her, she gonna be kind of shocked in this day of age because men on the catch up. Men are trying to catch up. They behind. Men are behind right now. And men in the rat race trying to catch up. And see, that's why people don't understand why it's so important for some of these companies and stuff to come back to America, because that's what men made their living off of: the coal mines, the drilling for oil, the factories and stuff that kept provide them constant work without looking over their shoulder every day thinking they gonna get fired. Women don't care about getting fired. You fire a woman today, she be like, I ain't like it no way.
That's not true.
I got 3 more jobs. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 more places I can go work. No, I'm saying the average, most of the average, not women that's making real good money don't want to get fired from their job, but the average woman that's going to a job, and I say if she making under $18 an hour, she don't care about that job like that. She be like, I got an offer the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, women are used to jumping from job to job. See, men are more used to be the men, the stable, that want to stay in one place because he need to bring that paycheck home every day. See, women, it's married women right now, and I bet you somebody gonna say I ain't lying. They'll quit their job for 6 months because they just didn't want to. Oh, that stress got to me, and this and that. My husband, he understands me, and they'll go back to work when they want to go back to work or whatever. But it's not a guarantee that they got to work all the time. But that man, they try to stay with a stable job because a man is about stability. He about being stable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Woman can jump job to job to jobs and house to house to house, 6 months here, a year here. It's women right now that uh 10 years they done moved 10 times. Every time they lease up, nope, I don't like it over here. You know, and men can't move like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Men have to be more stable.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Now they can keep the older men. My mama told me they have worms.
Okay. I bet you
What's older these days?
them
What's
young
considered older?
look, them young cricket snappers are running in and getting running and getting them older men with them good checks, them good social security checks and all that. Y'all keep on talking about the older men. The older men got checks.
Then the young ones
They
got
got
hot
their
snakes. So
disability.
what's the difference?
Look, they got their disability checks and all kind of checks. Okay, keep on talking about them old men. I'm gonna say this. Super old men usually when you see older men, they dating down in way. When anytime I go to the club, anytime I see an old man, he 88, and the woman look like she 50. You know what I'm saying? Or something. She young, way younger than him, or something like that. She might not be old as him, but she's young enough that he can, you know. So it's a strange thing when you say, because like usually super old men don't chase out the older women with them anyway. So I mean, a lot of them chasing after men chase after the same thing. Read that.
You're right. Peace in. No, we can't do that.
Come on with it.
Veronica said, money is the root of all evil. Because of that, people lose sight of their purpose of being created.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
I
and
agree.
and that's why a lot of men sometimes go for the more woman that's religious or something like that if they trying to settle down because they're more grounded, as in not thinking about money, but thinking about more like family or whatever. Because you can have all the money in the world, just like the dude who used to run Apple or whatever. Or was that the other company? I think they were Apple
That's it. Mhm.
that died. And you asked him when he was dying, what would you what would you what would you like? What would you love to have? He said he would give all his money up to be healthy. And people don't understand that it's a lot of people make money out here every day, all day, but is living an unhealthy lifestyle and gonna use up all their money trying to take care of themselves in a home or something because they refuse to try to change to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, stability. A lot of women like stability. Go ahead.
Jay said, I remember getting out of jail and my partner wanted to hook me up with these nurses like they can take care of me. I was disappointed and offended. I'm like, I don't need no one to take care of me. I wouldn't even date none of them just because he said that.
Well, I can't say the same because I used to chase some nurses back in the day too, because they sure could take care. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, to each his own, but you remember what wasn't I said in survival mode? When you trying to survive, you ain't looking at it. You ain't looking at the world like somebody else looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
then your taken care of may not be what he was talking about. He was probably talking about financially.
yeah, I was talking about
You
financially.
taking their money too? Oh,
No, I ain't talking about like you need their money like that. I'm talking about a place to stay.
well,
They had a
that's
place to
kind of what
stay.
he's saying. Oh,
Listen,
okay.
they had places to stay. Woman buy you some alcohol or whatever you need or whatever.
Oh, that's when you were in survival mode. Okay, I get
Yeah,
you.
you in survival mode. You sit up here trying to get yourself together, but you can't get yourself together if the world keep draining your resources.
Right.
So you got to hook up with somebody that got resources, so you won't get your stuff drained. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
save money if you get with somebody starving like you. How you gonna? Who gonna say? Both of y'all.
Right.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. He wasn't thinking about his survival. He was thinking about his pride. Pride get pushed to the side when it comes to survival.
Well, he didn't. I guess he didn't need to be in survival mode. He was
Hey,
just thinking about the hookup.
right, right. He probably
Yeah.
had something stashed away. Wasn't thinking about it like that. He got out. He was already back on his feet. A couple weeks later. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
All right, come on.
Tara said the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yes, it is. And Happy New Year. Okay.
Kim said, I work and come. I promise a relationship is not on my mind. I'm working on getting my 40 acres and a mule. I wasted too much time on this men folk. Y'all can have it. So where
Well,
you at now?
I'm gonna tell you this. Same thing you saying is the reason a lot of people didn't get their 40 acres and mule because you trying to go in it without a partner. What I just got through saying, survival mode, how you gonna be able to save some money if you ain't with somebody that y'all trying to have some and be able to save money? If you out here trying to survive on your own, it's just like trying to change a tire and watch your back at the same time on a dark road. You can't do it. You got to do
You
one.
cannot.
You,
One or
yeah,
the other.
you'll be
You
doing
can't
this.
do both of them. What do you mean? You need
Tell
some
you
help.
now. You're going to sit in the car till the morning.
Oh no, I don't know about that now.
I'm just saying, in order to be outside in the woods, wouldn't the best
God,
thing
I
to
hope
do
that
is wait
never
to
happens.
hold on, wouldn't the best thing to do to wait till daylight, right?
No, call for help.
No, I'm talking about if you can't call for help. I'm talking
Or if
about
you
if you
can't
out
call
there
for
by
help,
yourself.
the best thing you gotta do is wait for daylight. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
Cause you can't watch your back and what's name. I'm just saying. Come on.
Jay
All
said,
right.
I'm thinking he must have forgot who I am and what I'm capable of when I put my mind to it. He's talking about the friend.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
probably so. They probably thought, a lot of times you get out of a situation, people think you're down on your luck, like for
yeah.
real, like you hadn't thought about it while you was down. But some men that have strong thoughts, they think about it while they down. But yeah, I got you.
Cause once I got older and when I got a house, I started looking at the whole scene different. The whole dating scene and everything different. You know what I'm saying? So I started not I think I started talking more how I wanted to talk. Because I think like anything, when you're in survival mode, you talk in survival mode. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You talk nicer than you want to talk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You don't say what you really want to say when you're in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that, when you out there and you trying to get it and you trying to make it happen, sometimes you got to do stuff. I give you a good example. Is I remember older men when I came up and they was working, right? And I remember they used to all talk about how they hated their bosses. But guess what? They never talk shit to their bosses, nothing that to get them fired because they knew they had a family to feed. And see, the problem now is a lot of men are emotional and they not even caring about their family they got to feed because they 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 ready to just react to somebody and lose they okay. um okay, you can do that while I'm talking about this right quick. Um yeah, but yeah, what he said she said money, not the root of all it's the person evil actions with money and doing bad things with the power of having money. Money is a tool. And I agree with that. And I think I agree with that because when you look at it that way, you look at it as in the way as um money just make you more of what you already are. You might be say you're a drug addict or you're a drunk. If you got more money, you might die quicker because you're gonna drink more, you're gonna do more drugs and all that. That's how Elvis Presley died. It's a lot of rich, famous people died young. Jim Belushi and all these folks, Robin Williams. A lot of people died young because once you got more money and you are able to get what you want, and if you want something bad, that makes you what's name. All money do is make you more of what you already are. If you weird and you got money, oh, you really gonna be weird. You're gonna be all out there. You're gonna be real different. So money just make you more of what you already are. What is that? My bad. Home. Okay, okay, okay. Tara, don't be laughing at me. Okay. Um, he said, I can't fake it to make it. Um oh I think what you might be looking at it as fake in a whole different setting because I think every man does stuff to fake it to make it. Like when you first go to get a number for a girl and you don't really tell her what you really feeling. You don't really say, and she be like, "What made you come talk to me?" And you ain't say, "Oh, you shoot, you got a big old booty, and goddamn, I seen your big breast from around the room, and boy, I seen your lip, and all I thought about it, damn, wrapped around my." Oh, okay, my bad. You can't talk like that. So, so I think everybody have a certain level that they change who they are to get what they want. You don't go ask your boss for a raise, talking about, man, hey, I'm trying to buy this Porsche. I need a raise, man. You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, I need to feed my family. Man, I ain't had no raise in in 2 years. And last time they only gave me a quarter. You know what I'm saying? You talking like that. You ain't talking in arrogance that if you really wanted to say what you wanted to say, you'll just say it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like all of us be a little fake. We might try to sit up here and sugarcoat and act like we all just tell the real all the time. Nah, that's a lie. Most women that don't like you and want your money, and they don't just say, I don't like you, just say, give me shit. No, they don't do that. They be like, oh, you a sweet person. They gonna bait you in and get that money and this and that. Now after they After you feel like you trying to get some or somewhere they don't want to go, they might be like, man, shit, you can have that little old money back if you thought I was gonna get out like that. You know? Yeah. Okay. We both said 2 heads are better than one. Uh-oh. Come on with my boy and happy New Year too. All right, come on with it.
It says survival mode, huh? So if it's about survival mode for those that it applies to, in the beginning is survival situation. Why not admit that you are in survival state of being and have that monogamous and polygamous relationship openly and go from survival to living? Again, just a question to those this applies to.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Okay, with this whole survival mode type thing. Okay, imagine you in front of a police officer and you got drugs in your pocket. You got drugs in both pockets. You got a gun tucked in your waistband. You don't go up there all arrogant, man. Man, I got my gun, this and that, man. You know, fuck this shit, man. Drugs should be illegal. You don't pull out your drug. See, survival, no, that is not a good survival instinct mode right there. You feel me? If you want to survive, you don't do dumb stuff. You don't tell on yourself. You don't do dumb stuff. You don't do stuff because that's called a jailbird or something. Somebody that just tell on themselves and do all that ain't what normal people that survive do. They don't tell on themselves. They don't do stuff like that. So, you know, going into the monogamous, poly, and open relationship, I think the reason a lot of men don't come correct from the door because it's like taboo. And I think women will say that you can be honest with them. But if all men truly was honest to women all around the world about how they think, what they thought, what they wanted, what's their fantasies and all that. And it's the same on the other side. If women told all men what's their fantasies and all this old type of stuff, a lot of men be like, well, let her go. You know what I'm saying?
So the advice that you're giving us is to be secretive and deceitful.
No. What I'm saying is you got to prepare. If you say something, you got to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Anything you say, you got to stand on. You got to be prepared to lose whatever you might have right now if you come out and just say it. It's just like say a married man, married woman. They've been together. They done made $100 million together. The reason is man might not say, baby, I done had a affair. Because he know she might leave and take half his money and all that, the children and everything with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what keep a lot of men from saying certain stuff. And for men to come up here and act like men are just honest, you got men out here that just honest about a whole lot of stuff. But most men, how they think, how they feel, and most women, how they think and how they feel is not just straight out honesty.
Well, just talk on the man perspective. You don't have to talk on women perspective. Just talk from the man perspective. Don't have to compare us. You know, we're not equal, right?
Well, he didn't say
No,
men.
no,
I'm just saying he didn't.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
good.
speaking only on the statement you just made. You just made a statement from a man perspective, Then you say, yeah, probably for women too. Don't make it from women perspective. We not the same.
No, 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 no. When I listened to Lil Wayne the other day, it said
Oh Lord, Lil Wayne.
women lie, men lie, women lie, men lie, women lie. and
Now he
everybody,
wanna be
and
big
everybody,
time.
and
That's
when
a
it
bug.
turned on in the club, everybody was jumping up and down listening to it. And I ain't see nobody better eye than come on with Jay.
They say it's a difference from revealing your whole plan than misleading a woman in a relationship. Knowing your true intentions is to take advantage mainly.
Uh, duh. So if women say, what you talk to me for? So you think most men gonna say, "Oh yeah, I want to bump that. I want to knock you out, baby. I want to get want got
Well,
that."
why not? Tell me what's wrong with saying that. We're living in 2026.
Okay,
What's wrong in saying that you think that it will be your chance of not getting it?
yeah. I mean,
Of course not.
most men know. Listen, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. All right, say this. All right, so can a man say something that'll turn you off?
But it has nothing to do with
Uh-uh.
relationship. Of
Just
course,
listen.
yes, yes. A
All
man
right,
can do
then.
something to turn
So,
you.
so guess what? What men was taught, and I was taught as well back in the day, when you dealing with a woman, whatever, less is best. The less you say is best, better. Better for you, the less you say. See, most
Listen,
men start a conversation, let the woman talk or whatever, whatever. But the man know if he say the wrong thing, it might be over. A man know if he ain't on his game or this and that, he can say the wrong thing. He can mess up and say he can be perfect the whole night and say one wrong thing. I put it away. A man can say everything right all through the night, and he'll say something like, "Hey, um, hey, you want to do a threesome?" And that done threw that whole woman whole head off. What the man just said? So men are constantly thinking what. That's why when women that's why women are always mad because they say, "Oh, I told the man this and this and that, and he started doing exactly what I said I liked and thing." And after he did this and then I mean, I mean, if you trying to get something, if you were going to uh, a man, mama, daddy, or I'd say going to daddy, if you got a daddy and you going to your daddy and you want to borrow some money, it's the same way you're gonna come to him. Daddy, hey daddy, you're gonna come to him a certain kind of way. And that's the same thing with men and women. When they come to each other in a certain kind of way and they want something, they gonna come in a certain kind of way. It's men right there that wanna say, baby, I've been wanting to fuck you since kindergarten, but won't say it. And they've been around this woman all this time and won't say that they probably wanted to have sex with them a long time ago.
but listen, I don't know where you've been because in my age, I've been experiencing that more. You have so many guys that's out here being so open and honest. You know why? Because it's an attraction now. Because women are seeking so much consistency and honesty because they haven't faced it. So now when these guys be honest of letting us know, I just want this from you. Women are accepting these things now. It's different now. It's 2026. People are being more openly of what they want. And you in denial because I know if you go and you tell these females, this is what I want, this is all I want, and this is what it's gonna be, they'll rock that way and you know it. So stop comparing this to the old because you know it's moving different. And I know you picked up on it. You can go out here and let them know I got a wife and kids at home. I got a girlfriend, but I want to kick it with you. They'll kick it with you. But it's still men out here in this old stage. They around here lying, saying, I don't have nobody. I'm not with anybody. And you kick it with these people, get these ladies caught up in their emotions. That's how people around here getting shot and stuff. So a lot of guys catching up on the real and they being honest and open, because if a woman want to kick it with you, she's going to kick it with you with or without a wife, with or without a woman. They don't care. If they want to do it, they're going to do it. And you know this, man. This 2026, people don't care no more.
Okay. Man, let me do this. I got your whole grievance there. Is that same man being open and honest with his wife?
Of course not. Because he's in these streets.
All right, then. So hold on. What you saying? Hold on. But you see how you did that? But hold on. That man out there, hold on. According on what type of man that man looking for. I mean, woman, that man looking for too. So if he looking for just like his wife, a woman like his wife, he ain't gonna come tell her the truth.
Listen, I'm not saying that these men are out here being this strong where they're going to come home and tell their significant other what they're doing. I'm just saying how they're rocking in the streets. Men that belong to the street, they're going to be community dick for a long time. If that's what they do, that's what they do. They're going to be a part of the community. So you get out there and do your thing, your significant other would never know. But I'm saying that I'm speaking.
That's not true.
Outside.
That never know stuff. Yeah, that never know stuff ain't true. Let's catch up on the comments right quick, and then we're gonna get back on. Come on with it.
So you acquire a lot more just being honest up front. Just give free game and personal testimony. And that's what it is. It's just free games and personal testimony.
I don't think that honesty gonna give him that wifey material that want kids and wife and this and that.
No, there are not.
You might get somebody, but you ain't gonna get that man. Might not get the what he want.
Listen, you're talking about it from a perspective of like they're looking for a significant other. I'm saying how these streets are moving now. You can have your whole family at home, wife, children, whatever. They at home, but you play in these streets. And a lot of times these women out here, they're giving this stuff up just from you just tell them, I got a wife and kids at home. It's women out here that rock that way. I know people personally say, this is what I'm looking for.
But see, guess what? I keep telling them, what type of woman is he looking for, though? See, that's what it's saying. All these women are different. And if you come and you sit up there and think you can just come and do any type of woman, you can't just get any type of woman like that.
Well, I don't mean that in that sense.
Well, because at the same time, if you can't tell your wife what you doing out there in the streets, then how honest are you too still?
People aren't honest no more. That's what we talking about.
I mean, but you just said being honest and open. Yeah, see, you just said.
No, listen, he said that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Being honest and upfront. Okay, that means I don't watch this.
Not with your significant other.
Hello, but that means your wife should know what you are if you honest up front, right?
No,
she won't become your wife. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Sharona, I'm trying to see. Are you saying if you're looking for a spouse, is this what you need to be honest and upfront? Are you saying if you already have one, you out here trying to get it, you should be honest and upfront? Just rectify that for us. Okay, let's go ahead and catch up. Like you said, women will accept you more being upfront. That's what you keep saying. Okay.
I understand women. Hold on. All right. Women and wife is two different things, right? Would
That's
you
why I'm
agree with
trying to.
that?
I
No, I'm
am
saying,
trying
would you
to.
agree with that?
I agree with you.
Okay,
That's why
what
I'm asking him now to see which way is he talking about.
if this man out here looking for a wife, he can't move just like he just trying to catch women.
Right.
You
I
understand what I'm
agree.
saying?
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
All right, come on with it.
But go back. Go back.
Oh, my bad. My bad, Tara.
Conversation.
Okay,
I would say because most men are not honest or upfront.
right. And look, and men might be sitting up in line and saying that they honest and upfront, but
And not.
guess what? If you want a certain type of woman, this and that, like you can have a dude and he can have 10 women, and he see this one, and he want this one. He want this one. And he go out, he go to what's her name, and he started talking to her, and she started talking about how she want a family and this and that, and blah blah blah. And she started telling him, and he started saying, "Oh, I like this. I like what you." And she started saying, "I ain't fuck with no nigga that doing this and doing that and doing that." And this nigga sitting over there saying,
Let me see.
"You see what I'm saying? What he gonna come out and say, nah, baby, let me tell you something, I got a little roster, you know what I'm saying, baby? You know what I'm saying? You need to get down with the program, what? No, that ain't what finna happen. He gonna, if he want her, he gonna say what he gotta say.
He gonna lie till he get what he
gonna,
get.
and then
when
get
he
what?
get he
And
get,
he would rather just get rid of the roster and all that, and she'll never know what he used to be. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. So all that old upfront stuff, it work on just
on certain people.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna work on what
certain
you
age, certain age brackets.
what you really looking for.
Not looking for anything.
Right. Just like you heard the woman say earlier, I ain't got time for no bullshit, this and that. And let me tell you what woman doing. What's man bullshit on this nigga? You come on with that old upfront and
No, but I'm saying there are women out here that want fun without any attachments. The same way men are moving. So they trying to do it and move the way men are.
Right.
We can't handle it like men.
And they
are not. We can't handle it like men. We get in our emotions, you know.
Yeah. Come on with it. Say it again.
Okay.
All right, come on with it.
They will have most men. Okay, they will, and most men will try to make a relationship out of just having sex. I think most men and women will make a relationship out of just being connected with sexual. It's not like no one night stand, you know. We go together.
Why is this?
Yep, she said no. He's not honest with his wife. Of course not.
All right, so
people that belong to the street,
this is what I'm trying to tell you. How is being open and honest so getting you where you want to go? If the person that you really want put a ring on this and that, and the one you love the most in the world, you would never tell her none of this type of shit that you could tell this other. No, that's because
it's the fun. That's what it is.
I'm gonna tell you, Tupac came out with a song, and he said, "I don't want to be your man. I want to be your nigga." You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, okay.
And as a song, I want to be your B-Boy. I want to be your nigga. He ain't want to be your man. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the type of woman that you running into if she don't care how everything. Because guess what? A woman gonna tell you, now I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. If you ain't trying to be this, I ain't trying to be that. You know what I'm saying? And the man got a thing to do. Either he gonna conform. If he really want this woman, he gonna conform to what she want. You know what I'm saying? He gonna adjust himself, or he gonna try to play this damn role, and she gonna be riding down the damn street on this goddamn ass real quick. I'm just
They
saying.
say, yeah, we might not blurt anything knowing it can be taken the wrong way. It's only wise to try to learn the opposite sex a little more.
See, listen to that code word. I'm trying to learn you a little more so I can know how to move around you. So see, that's what it's saying in so many words. I'm trying to learn you to see how you move.
But Ruben said that's been the game.
Right. Happy New Year, Ruben. All right, come
Happy
on.
New Year, Ruben. Society is more polygamous and monogamous, yet either one chosen. It's about honesty and accountability. Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with a lot of it. But that's how that's how you get put into the leftover category that I be talking about all the time about the leftovers. Out of everybody done picked and got all their partners and all that, and then you still talking about, oh, ain't nobody no good, and ain't no, it ain't the dating scene is trash and all that. Yeah, because when you get to thinking like this, that
Kim
you
said the swamp. She did not say
when you
trash.
thinking you can be honest and run around and just say everything out your mouth you want to say, you ain't
You
gonna
can't
get what you want.
understand. You can say a lot of stuff is garbage. People are not going to be honest. They savor feeling.
Man, don't know. Listen, every man that's married wasn't totally honest up front.
Every
Even
person in a
when
relationship
you
hadn't
watch,
been honest up front.
even when you
The
watch,
heart is deceitfully wicked. The heart is.
I seen the movie How to Be a Player, that funny comedy, How to Be a Player, and he had them three women or three, four women, this and that, and then he started conforming to become that one woman man, and then all of a sudden the other kids, this the beach and that, but 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 he listen to get what he wanted. He had to change how every man talk to every woman different. Every woman you can't talk to them the same. You can't come to
I
them. You
know, right?
know what I'm saying? So when somebody think one step fits all, that's a man that really just don't have a lot of game. Like if you go out there and you just blunt honest with everybody, you letting them know that ain't nobody gonna trust you to be in a serious relationship because they're gonna always figure that you're gonna
They're going
have,
to take it what it is.
you know what I'm saying? So I mean, how can you come to a woman that want a life with you and you start off with the bullshit? I done
And so
talked
many people,
I done talked to some of my cousins, uncles, and this and that, and they'll be like, ooh, if my wife knew what I was doing before I turned this age and that age, and then I calmed down and I slowed down, I became a man, this and that. A lot of men grow up and become better as they age, and some of them don't want to grow up. But that's the one that's gonna tell you, yes, just be open and honest, and you'll get what you want. No, you won't. You might get what you deserve. You might get whatever, but you ain't gonna get exactly what you want. So all this old men being honest and this stuff works and all that. You come up to a woman, yeah, I want to date you. I got about 3, 4 others, but you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is if we work out, I'm gonna let them go. And no,
they lie.
see,
Do
I'm
not
just saying,
believe
but
that. Do not.
but but
And don't
even
believe everybody
even
that
the
say they're not
thought,
in
let me
situations.
tell you something.
They be
Even the
lying.
thought today of a woman feeling that she had to compete with another woman is
It's terrible.
already, thank you. They already don't like that part right there.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It puts you in a terrible place.
See?
Some women take competition and they use it as a fire. But if
Yeah.
you're secure in your mind and your well-being, competition is not an option. I would not be competing with no woman for no man that I'm supposed to be with. Case closed.
Well,
If I know about it, case closed. It's over with.
That's a good one. What Ruben just said right there.
Ruben said, "You will never find or have a perfect relationship. Our brothers and sisters must stop thinking looks and money be the factor. It's not."
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. What it is it ain't the fact that we looking for the perfect relationship. A lot of people are looking for the perfect relationship with them, and it ain't gonna never be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want the perfect relationship that it just everything match up like this here. Is ladies right now that feel like I put it just like this here. Martin Luther King wife thought she had the perfect relationship.
And why we bringing up the dead?
No, what I'm saying is, no, I'm not. I'm bringing it up for a reason. What I'm saying is, just like I say, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart a good guy. Kevin Hart got money, got fame, and this and that. And remember, on a couple of his stand-up, he told how he messed around and cheated on his wife and this and that. And they eventually left him and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I think the one now stayed with him through a little oopsie doops or something. But listen, first thing think about it, you cheating or whatever. First time woman thinking, okay, you out here cheating. You out here doing something with somebody else. You might not be using protection, this and that. And it's all kind of stuff going through their head. First thing, man, you get out here and think you can do all willy-nilly. First thing woman gonna do, she think you cheating, this and that. Then she gonna stop sucking your dick. She gonna stop doing certain things. Okay, then now she done did the opposite, then help in the situation. Now, even if you wasn't cheating, now you mad because your dick ain't getting sucked. So now, yeah, you know, or no, I'm just saying on both ends, if certain stuff stopped happening that was already happening, if stuff started changing, people feeling a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And we're just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? But we always think we could manipulate and have these perfect relationships. Oh man, my goddamn man be able to hump on top of me 30 minutes straight. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, the average sex lasts they said three what's it? The average is 3 to 4. The long sex is 7 to 8 minutes. And we sitting up here acting like people out here hunching for hours and stuff. Ain't nobody, man, Joe can't even, a lot of people can't even walk for an hour. And now they talking about they can hunch for an hour. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people just make up a whole lot of stuff because them couple of songs sing kind of long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't last but 2 songs. Stop trying to make it seem like you did the whole album. Nah, you ain't did no whole album. You ain't hunched all night. You know what I'm saying? You hunched and you went to sleep for 4 hours and woke up and hunched a little bit more. All I'm saying is this is a dream what everybody want. Everybody want the perfect relationship. Somebody, like it's a woman right now, she want that man when she get out of work to have that perfect little time. She get off at 5. She want a man that maybe get off at 5 too, that he can come over there and sit with her. Shit, that from 6 to 7 to okay, now I got to get ready to go to sleep. Bye. See you later. Perfect relationship. You see how that work? Now we good. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody want that perfect relationship. Everybody got in their mind what they want from the partner. And when they don't get what they want, Then they're like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can stay in this because I ain't getting what I need. I need this. But then if you needed that, why you ain't already got it? Why are you in this relationship? Why you ain't still stay in the last relationship? If you ever got, like I ask people, if you ever got what you wanted, why did you leave? It don't make sense. If you was happy, why would you leave happiness? So basically, we saying a lot of people ain't happy. When you got 50% only last, it's a coin flip on people lasting in marriage. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no 80, 90%, nothing like that. It's all done dropped all the way down to about 49% now. I'm gonna say 51 because they say less people get married, but the people that's marrying still only making it 51%. So think about that. Second time marriage, even less. They end with I think the second time marriage end up in a 70, even higher rate of what's that, 70% of them don't stay together. So I mean, it sounds good, but the relationship is about give and take. What can you take from this person? And you remember how you used to say, do the good outweigh the bad? Because you're gonna have bad in every relationship. Do the good outweigh the bad? And
Let's
if
catch
you,
up on the comments.
okay, my bad. Come on with it. All right, is that all of the above?
All the above.
Come on with it.
Grown men say what it is. Boys play games.
Mm.
Tara said that ninja gonna straddle the fence. I remember
There,
exactly what you're saying
there
when you
you
talked
go.
about that.
Yeah,
About
that,
the honesty, about the
right.
honesty and dishonesty. That's what she was saying that about.
Tell you now,
Ruben
man.
said, ain't nothing real no more. My sister, if you keep your legs crossed, you can see a man better. Understand game. 9 times out of 10, he is playing the game for your cookie. Hello.
Hey,
Cookies and milk. I already know.
a lot of people play the game for the cookie, and then after they get the cookie, then that's when you should know if if it's leading or if it's what's the name, because like that's when you start looking at each other, really trying to get to know each other or something like that. So that's when a lot of people, that's the problem with younger relationships, because they don't try to get to know each other no more because the sex is so quick now. And it's not, I remember people didn't even think about sex when we were young. Like people used to date. I remember dating. Shit, I had a girlfriend a whole year or whatever. Never had sex with her. This and
Oh,
that.
wow.
Yeah. So I think people focus on the sexual part now. Then do we get along? Are we compatible? Do we
Right,
see?
because lust and carnal mind supersedes what our hearts really desire.
Yeah. Come
We
on.
in
Yeah.
that field. Sharon said, and when boys play games, the violent crime rate goes up.
Good.
Ruben said, it's a true relationship. You must paint your own picture. In a true relationship, you must paint your own picture.
I can agree with that one. I can
Yeah,
agree.
me too.
Because I think a lot of people try to paint a picture of somebody else's relationship.
Yeah, what
They
you
try,
see.
try to live through somebody else's relationship, which don't
Yeah,
never work. Come on with it.
doesn't work. Jay says, some things probably best to keep to yourself. I'm only referring to playing with opposite sex hearts, knowing your words not genuine. I
Yeah.
agree.
All right, come on with it.
What a lie. My sex lasted a long dang on time. It was an hour. What y'all was doing for out?
Hold
Tell me
on,
about it.
hold on. She said my six. So I'm thinking she might have been
Oh, you,
she might have been playing with the toy
you
or
the
something.
orchestrator.
She said my six. She didn't say our six. So you got
Never
to
said
straighten that up for
out.
me. You got to straighten it up for me, Tara, on that my six. I see little words catch my attention. How they say it. Come on with it.
Y'all are speaking from a monogamous mind frame, which is cool and respected. But you can't say what and how it is from a open relationship, a polygamous relationship. Because how monogamous view the open relationship or polygamous relationship, the open relationship or polygamous relationship view the monogamous relationship the same way. Just saying, God dang, tongue to it. So you say everybody looking at everybody,
I
viewing them how
did,
they want to perceive them.
and I did that research um on
Monogamous and polygamous.
polygamy relationship, and polygamy relationships have the highest rate of departure. They hardly ever last. So
Everybody catch feelings, you know.
yeah,
After so long,
yeah,
they
you
want
gonna
that
have
time.
a couple of them gonna have feelings. Yeah, come
They
on with it.
want that time. Jay says, stop putting your limitations on other people, regardless of how good or bad I am. I know others are better or worse. I just take pride in what I do best. Well, do your thing then, JJ.
Well, I think he's saying he might be saying on me talking about the average sex time thing or something, because I'm not putting limitations on other people. I'm going on stats. See, sometimes we want to get into these feelings, you know, like you sitting back thinking about the best sex you ever had and how long it lasted or something like that, instead of just your normal.
But that be the thing. People talking about humping for 3 minutes. That's okay because foreplay takes place.
Right.
And you have to get into that thing, set the mood right. All of that is considered sex. Your body is heating up and raising and excited, and it's just not always just the humping part of it. Tara
Okay.
said, not our, she said, my husband. She said that it lasts an hour. Okay.
Oh man, I ain't see no husband now.
Well, she just corrected it now. She said not our. She was like my husband. She said my
Oh,
sex. She said
oh,
my
she said,
sex.
hold on. Let me add it in. She said, what a lie. My sex lasts a long damn time. It was on or with my husband. I guess that's what she's saying. Hold on, did I jump past? No, yeah. Hold on, I'm way
She
down.
did that. Mm-hmm.
Come on. She said, listen, that man ain't lying. No, I'm saying, listen, I'm going on a stats thing. Y'all can look into the book scientifically. Uh, the average sex only lasts um, um, 3 to 7 minutes, average. So I'm doing on the big board, not the
You're
small
doing
board.
on statistics
Yeah,
on the
because
statistic
even
level.
when I watch animals, why you'll watch a lion or you'll watch a chimpanzee or whatever, they get on that thing or horse or anything. About 2 3 minutes, oh, we'll play up. They sitting around talking about shit, we're gonna do this shit again. All right. But they don't go straight. No, keep on going now, y'all. Some of these people ain't even got cardio like that, trying to make it seem like they doing all this imaginary humping and stuff. All right, come on.
Sharona said, nah, bro, it's more monogamous going. polygamous. I counsel too many women about this. Just saying.
No,
So
I,
he's
I
saying that there are
agree.
more people going with polygamy
I
more than
agree. I agree with that, but is
because it's for lustful desire. So many people
uh
want those desires.
uh it's
They
survival
want it.
mode. Listen, it's back where we talk about survival mode. The economy is bad, and it takes more income for two people. I ain't making it no more. Three incomes can make it better, and I think it's more of a survival mode than just like that. Just like back in Africa, the men had 3 wives, 4 wives because it was a survival mode. They could all one person take care of kids. People can hunt. People can go do other stuff, and that's what it was a lot of time. Come on with it.
You said nobody going an hour. I got hours sometimes regularly, minimum like 30 minutes. You talking about now or back in the day?
Hey, next time when you get on that thing, hit that
Time it.
time stop.
Hit
Hit
that
that
time
time
stop.
stop, and then what's name? Because I guarantee you ain't you ain't regularly going a whole hour. It might feel like an hour, but not straight. Not straight. Not without foreplay and all that. Now you might, and now if you call still sexing, stopping playing with it, hell, some vibrators die in an hour. Okay, my bad.
But all of that is a combination of it. So maybe that's what he's saying. I'm not sure. She said that man Jay Jones ain't
But men say
lying.
it like that, they mean they I'm pounding for an hour. No,
That that's
I,
Tyrus. She's saying Jay ain't
I
lying.
don't even play. I don't even think if you're on top of a woman and if you can't get her off before an hour, you're not winning. I think you ain't doing something right if you got to stay on top of a woman a whole hour. That's a long time. That's a movie. The
I mean,
whole
but I'm saying like there are some that can hit it and quit it, do the other stuff and get back on it.
I
Just take
understand. I
like
understand that. I'm talking
that's
about
what I'm
this.
saying. Maybe that's what consists of it.
Well, hopefully, but that's
It's just not one thing going on for
straight an
them.
hour. I don't. Now you be done burnt the polar coochie up if it kiss dry. You done burnt all your little.
No, like I'm saying, I'm thinking it's the
Yeah,
consistency of
what's that?
everything.
Said he said that man Jay Jones ain't lying
Ain't lying.
about what. Let me see what he said. All right, come on.
Family, our
That
relationship should
nigga
be
said that nigga said no foreplay, just start pounding. I'm telling you that. Okay, he said family, our relationships be the same. It's how you play the game of life that matter. All right, come on with it.
Sharon says some get in it and realize it's not them yet. The vast majority remained and build. Is this like a class you're teaching on doing this sort of thing?
Oh, he talking about the put that polygamy.
Polygamy. Hmm.
All right, coach. All right.
Family, you ever wonder why Muslim sisters in public must cover themselves?
This next show, polygamy. Uh, we're gonna have my boy up here telling us how to, Mr. Ford up here telling us how to do this polygamy thing, whatever. People who want to get into it. Okay, good. All right, come on. I know why they cover their face and stuff.
Well, tell them why.
Oh, because they don't feel like everybody need to um see their goods. It should be saved for their husband and all that. So that's why, and to keep people from thirsting and all that. That's why they don't have a lot of. They don't have no,
A lot of skin showing.
taking crimes of them type of things, being covered up, you know.
Yeah.
Just start pounding. Hit that time clock. It'll be a whole hour. I don't know. I'm sure it can be done and this and that, but I don't know where it's a regular thing that I just feel like if you ain't doing no foreplay or you ain't what's name, you just pounding for a whole hour. Something you ain't doing right, player. I'm just saying. Yeah, the only thing I'm telling people is they should be honest and accountable. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Should be some honesty, accountable.
Bro, you're about to turn our sister and brothers into morons.
Mormons.
Mormons.
uh,
How?
I don't know what he done. He said either or. Man, now, either or just need to be accountable. Or he's saying, well, I think that sounds good, but I think I think the worst part of now is I was looking to a video, even though it might have been a little fake the other day, and the woman was saying, "Oh, women don't want to get married because they don't want to have the same old stuff for the rest of their life and all that old type of stuff." And and I'm gonna say this: I think a lot of women say they want to get married for certain reasons, but I think a lot of women are happy um sometimes not being locked down where they feel like they can be free and have a level of because everybody know once you get married everything change it changes a little whether you know it or not. It gonna change the mentality of both people and a lot because a lot of people once they get married they can stay girlfriend and boyfriend 20 years and get married and don't last 6 months because it changes their mentality on how they look at each other now. So marriage is sometimes can be a dangerous thing if you don't know how to deal with it. Come on now, man, we ain't did nothing anymore. Oh, it already look like we gonna have. Oh yeah, we have. Oh, what I'm talking about? We done did this.
No, we have not.
It's nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, we gonna have to have part two. Ain't no way. I'm gonna start. Don't we might well keep on doing like this here because this deserves a part two.
It got to.
Cause we ain't did not, man. We ain't did
Not
nothing. No,
one. Not one.
all we did was everybody question. We ain't did nothing. Man, what a minute. Well, I guess we that like they say, we're gonna make it work. But next question. Let me get back on the roll call. He said,
She just have several orgasms. Pound town coochie making sounds. Oh my gosh. I said, let's do part two. It is. And we should. And we should go deeper and deeper. We need to talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do a part two because I look. I looked up. We ain't even did one. I'm talking about
One, not
one,
one.
not one bounce. We still on the first thing we put up. But you know
The
what?
subject. The subject.
But you know what? I think it's gonna be all right, though. I think it's gonna be all right because I wasn't expecting that one.
Me either. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
think it would take it that far.
I didn't even think we had did all that with no.
I didn't realize the time.
I realizing that
I feel it.
our part two will. I think a part two is yeah, we're gonna have to do a part
Is
two.
at hand. The subject, Sharona, is do women date for fun or a purpose? Like, what do men get from them dating? Like, what do women really want from men? So it's like three different things we want to discuss that we have to continue to next week so we can cover a multitude of things. So
Jay said that's how it's supposed to be. See how time flies, man. I'm talking about time flew past. But look, what makes it so bad is a couple of things that that we wanted to get into that we ain't get into nothing. I'm talking about I had put out, when you get to writing these things, man, we sit up here
collaborate and don't
trying
get
to get
yeah.
the right show for y'all and all that. And it'd be something else to watch a show run so smooth like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, what is that? Hold up. Wait, I believe.
I believe the ushers are moving. I'm gone. Oh Lord.
We finna go in a minute. I didn't even know that, man, ain't that something? That's something else, though.
It's okay. We'll try it again next week.
Yeah, happy new year and all the blessings and greatness with blessings. Man, happy new year, man. And we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to do this again next week. And we can actually get into any topics.
Yeah.
There was something else to go through. No topics. This is the first time. This is the first time in a long time we ain't do not one.
Not one.
Not one topic. We didn't get in one topic. He said you didn't break interest, so people was
In the zone. Hello. We didn't take any of that, huh?
Yeah. She said, I'm in Vermont. It's 11:52. Part two.
2. That part we'll catch you next
We're
week.
gonna do a part two, and then I'm still gonna try to make it flow where we won't just be putting up them all the little status, because it did go pretty good with us just talking and things, and people asking questions and stuff. Because I like questions anyway. I like when people give me some flat back. That's probably why I'm controversial, because I like people to come back at me and stuff. That old type of stuff. I ain't got good sense. But,
well, again, Happy New Year from Hood Talk.
Happy New Year, and this is the first show of the year. It was nice and good, and I appreciate everybody joining. Don't forget to like and share, and we're gonna have a wonderful show next week because we all prepped up and ready. We ready for next week now. I'm telling you now.
We are.
Y'all can come.
I'll come out to the Kings and Queens this weekend, exit 119, 297 Peace Street.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like that's in Ken.
That's in where? That's in Ken.
Like that's in Ken somewhere.
Don't make me look it up right quick. see what it is.
It sound like it.
Oh, Pickens. Hold on. Is that in Pickens or in Ken? Oh, Ken. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. 119. That sounds like Canton.
There was two of them. Hey, you need to put East. You hear me? Put 297 East P Street if you advertise it, because that other, just the regular 297 P Street is saying the other one in what the first one
Pickens.
Pickens. The other one's saying it picking up in Pickens. So remember
that's just for iPhones, probably.
Really? That's what you gonna do? Oh, okay, the Kings and Queens Cigar Shop. All right. What did he say? When? What this is? He said this weekend. What day? Weekend can be a couple of days. What?
Oh, every day then.
Friday at what time or Saturday at what time? I'm more of a time when they gonna open or whatever. You know. So you gotta tell me a time. Don't tell me a time right quick. So you're gonna have to know, you know what I'm saying? Get all diddy depth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All weekend.
8-1. Okay. All right.
Every day.
All right. All weekend. All right. So yeah, I feel you. Gotcha. Everybody got that. They partying down there and kicking. I wonder if is that close. I think is that close to the old Blue Lounge down there. Everybody don't know about it. Type of stuff we talk about now.
Right, y'all talking about some hidden stuff behind the corner, behind the house on the street.
Yeah. Is it all about a Blue Lounge? Let me see. He said also Anthony Q.
Okay.
Boom Room, January
I like Anthony Q now.
Oh, okay, look at him. All right.
Yeah, here.
What's up, Rhonda? Happy New Year. You finally woke up. She woke up in the middle of the night. And all that type
She's
of stuff.
showing up at the service for benediction.
Yeah, she done went to sleep. This is for our hardworking people. They need that little rest when they get out of work. They I gotta go play. Oh, okay. That part. He said, okay. He said, Eventbrite for your
Eventbrite, where you get a ticket for Anthony Q. Now I might catch on the Anthony Q.
He said, no, she at work. Oh, okay. I bad.
I need to get some friends together and catch Anthony Q at the Boom Boom Room, wherever that is. I have to look it up and see.
Which one is Anthony Q?
He said, "I'm still here."
Put his picture up on here. We're gonna start.
Let me see. Let me pull him up.
See if you can find his picture.
I got you, sir.
17th. That's close, ain't it? That ain't next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. But he said this weekend is gonna be jumping too, right?
Yeah, he said it's like he choose it or whatever.
Okay.
He said,
okay.
We don't own the right to this music if I decide to play it, huh?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They'll be there to shut down the whole video behind it. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Look,
yeah.
good try, but don't do it. Don't do it. He said, so you there, sis? Take the
Wait.
exit.
24 and drive down 5 minutes on the right. Okay. See you there. Okay. Exit 124. That
That's
may be picking
that's
somewhere.
that's the next one there, right? Yeah.
That's the boom boom room. That's the one for the 17th, is it?
Oh, that's next weekend. Yeah. Okay. Boy,
Yeah.
gonna have folks all up in Kenny. They're all down Kenny. Hold on. That look like that's way past.
That's a little farther. That's past Canton.
That look like they're gonna be in Lexington somewhere.
That may be the Pickens thing, huh?
Oh, you finna find out what the other one is?
Oh, it's still considered Canton, but it's gonna be on the 16th side. It's the North Canton, like close to Yazoo.
Is it 24? Is it 124?
124, That's like going towards Yazoo.
Then I thought they put us way up in the country.
It's on 16, Highway 16 directions,
look,
North and Yazoo City.
Oh man, I know what that's at. Oh, that where your folks sit down through there. I know you talking about. I know what you talking about down there where that circle is, huh, dude? Yeah, I know about that circle. That what you talking about down there by that exit, huh? Let's see what he gonna say now. I know what he talking about. I know what part he talking about. He said, I know what you talking about now. Okay. I got you. Oh, that's a good part. That's a nice little part of Canton over there. Okay, I got you. Hey, down there with them folks down there have that old money. They call that old money town down through there. Is 124 is called Old Money Town. Man, we better get up off here, man. I seen that she done already gave me the side eye. I know you got to go to work in the morning.
I didn't do anything. I'm listening, taking notes.
So you didn't get no side eye on the sleep. Oh, so you ready to go a whole nother 30 minutes on?
Well.
He said, there go Usher.
The Usher, I'm going with you. I need to see what the Usher's doing too.
Yeah, but how they say it?
Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the whoop whoop bite. Going out just like we came.
Trip on big splash, baby, you can see it.
Let me put that
Along the way, on the surfboard emergency.
Put that first address up there so we can
Hold on till I'm 6 feet. I'm talking full on repeat.
8 to 1. They made it for old folks so we can get back in the bed.
Good night, everybody.
Picture go about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall with it. Slow down, so I come away when I skip town. 16 was on underage. There's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was under pace and too wide. No
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Listen.
Okay, what?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
Let me splash it.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all fancy.
Till I'm 6 feet, pocket full on repeat.
I said, and we out of here like last year. And it was
Yeah.
nice show. Happy New Year again to everybody who tuned in. And to my auntie that tuned in too. I see you. All right. See y'all later.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Peace. Happy New Year. And good night.